Alright guys, I actually can't believe it. This is, what time is it about?
25 to 2.
Well, it's about 25 to 2. We've been detecting since around about 8:30. There's still a good, well, about 5 there, and there's probably a few over there, so still some people left, but I absolutely can't believe it, guys. I've just found half a hammered coin. This is my second cut half. My first was the 5th of October 2014, so roughly about nearly 2 years post that day. Very faint signal. It was bouncing around from 70s to 50s, indicated about 7 inches, very deep. It just came out there. Absolute squealer in the low 50s at that point. Definitely a short cross hammered coin, as I can see. You can see the inner rim there of dots, all conjoined together, and then of course the what looks to be the reverse legend there, just around the circumference there. Can't even believe it, guys. I mean, sorry for not videoing today, but I just wasn't in that sort of videoing mood. But you know, I had to video this. I found about 6 coppers, you know, George V sort of date. One Georgian token from the 1770s. Some buttons, interesting artifacts. Something looks like a spindle wall or something like that. So yeah, some good finds. I'll do a roundup at the end, but this is definitely a hammered coin. Get in. And my dad thought he had a gold coin before, but it wasn't, unluckily. So I went all the way from over there, just ran down, and out of disappointment, unluckily it was just a copper coin with some gold gilding. So yeah, oh wow. Yeah, it's gotta be. Oh, yes. Get in! Hammered coin! Oh gosh. Wait, sorry. Oh, it's a short cross. That's early. That's a nice one, isn't it? Wow, your camera's great on that. Oh wow, look at it, Dad.
It's beautiful.
Short cross, brilliant. I've always wanted one of these. It's been on my wish list. Unluckily not a full one. Oh wow, brilliant. But just a cut half, so that demonetised it by half a pence. So now it's officially half penny. So there's Henrika. So it's probably determining the dots above the bust there. And as you can see, the crown in pellets there. It's probably a King John. So 1199 to 1216. So wow, most likely early 13th century. That's a very old hammered coin. Nice one. I'm very pleased with that. Get in. You know, I'd obviously get better identification at home, but wow, we got Ahmed! Ahmed! Get in. As you can see, there's the 4 pellets conjoined there, and then there's the avoided short cross. Avoided meaning there's a line going down the middle, which was beneficial in knowing where to cut. So you cut in between the lines there, vertically. So as you can see, it's a very nice clean cut there. And this was often done at the mint before it was put into circulation and widespread nationally throughout the kingdom. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know where it was minted. I'll be able to find that as I post it on Facebook, so a professional numismatist may be able to get an accurate identification, but I'll personally do a more in-depth and thorough research of it myself to find the mint and moneyer. Unfortunately, only half the coin is present, so I only get you know, probably only the moneyer or the mint there, but if I had a full coin I'd be able to get both the moneyer and mint, depending on which part's worn, etc. But I can already see a W there, as you can see, just there, so possibly Willem on Lund. Yeah, I can see the LUN, I believe, so probably Willem on London. So the moneyer's Willem and the mint's London, so I've probably got that. So it's likely King John. I'm not sure which class, but you know, obviously early 13th century, as I say. Brilliant find. I mean, I'm really pleased with that, because I haven't found anything all day, and then wow, this beauty pops up. So extremely pleased. I'll do a roundup of it with the other pre-decimal bronze pennies and half pennies I found this morning, which I should have videoed, but you know, I just didn't want to generally. So excellent find. Wow, There's been about, how many hammered would you say?
4.
About 4.
So 4.5 now.
So 4.5 hammered since Sean over there, one of the members, found a Elizabeth I very nice sixpence, 1562, very large late hammered coin, and someone else called Rocket Man found very large, what probably was, I haven't actually seen it today, Charles I half crown, very clipped they said, and the bust and portrait was very worn, so likely a Charles I half crown. They'd been in circulation a long while. Then the other one was small hammered they said, so I'm putting my bets on Henry the 7th or 8th sovereign penny, or just a fairly small hammered penny, or half penny like my example here, something like that, but no one actually knew what it was. So if I saw it, I would have been able to give them adequate identification. But wow, at least I've got a hammered coin. I'm very pleased. Wow, Shortcross, absolutely brilliant find. I mean, I must admit.
Check that the other half isn't in there.
I don't think they'll have another half, because it looks deliberately cut to me. It looks to be an intentional cut, since it was right down the middle. If it was a plough cut, it just would have been shredded through, you know, randomly and spontaneously through any sort of angle. So, but wow, I'm sorry for doing this recording good 6 minutes and 30 seconds, but you've got to get the full beauty and of this sorry, my pronunciation of that word is quite difficult momentarily. Quite an exemplary specimen of medieval coinage, probably from the reign of King John, could be Henry III. Early issue before they converted to the avoided Shortcross coinage in 1247, or it could be, of course, the earlier Henry II, or possibly Richard the Lionheart. So, but that would be a lot more unusual, but a lot better, as I say. It would be quite good to find out it was a Richard rather than John. But you never know what my first deliberately cut Shortcross would be, because the first hammered I found was not a deliberate cut. It was actually just hit by the plough and pierced, which was probably as used as a pendant in antiquity when it was circulating. So obviously it had been shredded by the plough unintentionally. But this example is a clean cut. Very nice example of a hammered coin. So very nice specimen. But you can see a deliberate cut. So it was intentionally meant to be the value of a halfpenny, since it was cut like that. But yeah, I can see a fraction of the bust there, so should get an ID, as I say. But wow, well happy with that hammered. Anyway,
Let's get back to it.
yeah, let's get back to it. See if we can find any more. It's unlikely we'll find any more, but wow, I really nearly didn't dig that, and I thought it was going to be a bit rubbish. But once I took the clod out and then put the detector back over it, absolute screaming signal in the early 50s on the VDI scale indicator. So yeah, GT Plus has done it again. Actually, fresh batteries in at lunch, and we've been detecting about half an hour since then. So the batteries have worked quite well. Really happy with that. Wow, absolutely ecstatic, really. Anyway, you pleased as well as I am, even though I found it? I always find hammered. See, we were discussing them this morning, weren't we? How, like, we really wanted to find hammered, and now I've done it, finally. After a good 4 or 5 months since the last one. And amazingly, guys, the last time we were here, just over the road, all the way over there, to the side by the cottage, I found that, as you saw in one of the older videos, the Henry VII or 8th halfpenny of the London Mint. So go check that video out if you haven't seen it. What sort of reading you get on in there? 60. Mine was about 50 odd, maybe because I was a bit off, but yeah, just go over it in a minute. So, but as I say, last time I was here, I found one just like this, really. Everybody had gone from the area, and I managed to pick it up. Very weak, faint signal again, but it was a lot shallower and a considerably smaller coin than that specimen, and it was about an inch down, but that was a good 5 inches down, and that picked it up quite well. So pleased. I mean, the other one was found about just up there by the hay bales. The other all the way over there by that house. Don't know how old it is. Those fields are out of bounds. We couldn't do that. And the other was all the way at the top. So yeah, 2 on this field. Amazing. Right. other than that, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Oh, so pleased. Got my Technetics cam, my Mars MD pointer, Garrett bag, XP headphones, B-Flex gloves, Joseph Bentley graduate spade, archaeological trowel, and just the Technetics G2 Plus limited edition. See the cameras on there. Great machine, as well as Dad's Technetics T2 with the camo folding, and then you get the whatever it is, yeah. And we're wearing our new camo trousers, as you can see, really nice. He's got his bag with probe, same probe as mine, in the red colour. And then water bottle in there. Sorry to describe every single detail, but I'm really excited. I'm so happy. Yeah. Wait, let me get back to detecting. I think 10-minute clip is enough. So other than that, guys, I'll see you in a bit. Bye.